Hey guys, Shane here at Tankin' Miniatures, and today I'm going through another quick 3D print guide, this time for orcs, because our good buddy Josh needs more orcs for his army. And I already of course had all my squig buggies, so I'm making a bunch for him, because that's the kind of person I am. So going through some of the designs I have, so starting off with this Greenskin race car, which of course is the shock jump dragster. And as you can see, this is a really great print by this chap here, Agent Smith 99. For $8, $8 Australian, you get a lot of options with this guy, because as you can see, let's just load him up. Yeah, pretty good design, very similar to the official one. But not only that, you get a lot of different designs. Let's go here. Yeah, so you get multiple different fronts you can play around with. This one here with the little drill there. You get different choices of tires, the engine there, the gun. You actually get a big shooter as well. The model doesn't have a big shooter, but I like that it's there. And a couple of different manifolds, the rockets. Yeah, and for us, we're just going with the straight sort of dragster profile. But yeah, got me thinking, you could do a lot of customization with this design. You could build the other one. So I'm going to have a play around, see what I can design. Because I only have this. This is the main one I have. I used bits of it when I converted my Raiders, Dark Eldar Raiders, into the buggies. That was fun. So yeah, the other one I have is the Rucker buggy, done by Terrace here. This one's also really fun. Very similar to the one you get from Games Workshop. Very similar design there. No, it won't let me play around with it. Yeah. Easy conversion, easy model, very identifiable. It's got that classic look. So yeah, this is a really good one. This is a favorite of mine. So I might do some merging around, especially these tires. These tires are so good detail. So let's have a look. So when you're putting this all together, which one's this guy? This is the Roadster. You can get pretty much all of it just onto the build plate here with your Mono 2X. Keep in mind, you actually need 3 of these pieces. I only have 1 there, and I had to reprint it later, so that was my bad. But yeah, I could easily fit all of them onto the plate. I was hesitant putting the details here. Sometimes that fails, but it works pretty good with this file. It was came off pretty good and wasn't warped. So as you can see, there's the gun pieces. It's really simple to put together. This is a good amount of parts. And if we go estimating resin volume, look at that, $4 to make this guy that I think they're worth about 80 now. I'll have to double check that later. But yeah, massive saving on that part. The only thing I didn't like about this model is the pilot. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can bring him back up. There is a pilot that goes with it. Yeah, this guy here. I'm not a fan of this robot cup for a pilot. So yeah, I might put one of the other guys in as a pilot instead. I think that's the plan there. Cool. So let's go for other recent scene. The buggy. Continue. Now with the buggy though, you can almost fit everything onto the build plate. The only things I couldn't fit on there in one print was the crew itself. So I have to do that as a separate print, but I'm able to print all of them. Enough for 3 buggies. I'm able to print on a separate build plate. So as you can see, you can do the whole thing. Just so he's not moved over like that. Yeah, you got all the parts there Nice, big, thick tires. I love these tires. Yeah, you can retrofit these tires to like any kind of model you're trying to make. So yeah, you've got the back piece there. That's going to stick onto this back piece. So you got top and bottom, then you've just got front. Then you got some little details there. That's just going to be hanging off the back. Yeah, another pretty easy to make design. Where does this part go? That's right, this part fits right behind there. Nice and easy. Let's estimate some volume there. And this is actually a little more expensive. That's going to cost me $6 to make. So, yeah, good savings all around. So, yeah, I could maybe squeeze the crew in. But, yeah, at this point, when I managed to get this all together nice and easy, I was like, I can't be bothered. I'm just going to do a separate print with all 9 crew members on and call it a day. So, yeah, pretty easy to put together, especially if you got a Mono 2X. If you got a smaller one, you probably got enough space if you got a smaller one to fit most of the parts together. So that shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, like I said, I think they give you enough options with both of these builds. You can build the other buggies out of this. Now, we'll just go to showing you how the complete one ends up looking. Sorry, I was close price-wise. Just checked it out. Shock Jump Dragster, $90. It is a candy dish, $90. So that's fun. That's really fun there. So you can see the difference. Yeah, it's a very close model to what we're looking at. Same with the Squig Buggy, also $89. So yeah, a lot of the little detail, like the grinder here, the tracks, the location of the gun. Yeah, it's all very similar. It's a very good design make. Just similar enough. Well, that's surprising. I mean, these have been around for a long time, and they've got under the radar, it seems. So that's good. We like that. But yeah, as you can see, massive, ultra massive savings there. That's really funny because these are like 80 points. The model is so cheap to field. It might be less than 80 now, but yeah. And you are paying, yeah, $90 each for them. So that's fun. Alright, so as you can see, this is a finished product. I painted this one ages ago when we had a test out of Orcs Tank Army. So this guy's pretty good. I liked how his paint job came out. Everything's pretty easy to paint individually, even though you got a whole truck bed full of squigs there. Just gave him a quick Magnus Red paint, I think. Just gave them a quick oil, and they were all good. The other main thing about this, the orcs are actually a little small. This guy's actually tiny. So, yeah, it doesn't quite scale compared to the real thing. So, but what can you do? You know, well, that's why they're not on the field. They're in a car because they're small. That's my headcanon for these orcs. Let's see, now this guy's, yeah, he's not sticking there. Very hard to get these things, you know, perfectly balanced and level, but, you know, that kind of makes sense for orcs. They're not supposed to be, you know, engineered to be perfect and such. It works because we think it should work. But yeah, great result with this guy. Real good fan of him. Now, the Roadster I've got here, I've just put him together. As you can see, the gun itself was a bit of a pain in the butt to put together because it's just, that part's a hollowed tube and that's empty. You've just got this ring to glue. So that's where our old friend Liquid Nails came in, and he got him stuck there. I'll clean that up when I get a bit more of a chance to. The other thing was the engine is supposed to connect there to there, but it doesn't quite fit in the whole space it's meant to. Come on. But you know, it's not that big a deal. Maybe the next one I make will fit better, but either way, you know, it came out pretty nice. As you can see there. So yeah, we'll just clean up the liquid nails and it should look pretty good. So yeah, I'm thinking we customize, you know, do a bit of kit bashing between the two of them, and we can probably build the whole arsenal, really. Yeah, that'll be fun to see. Which part didn't I... Yeah, like I said, it's supposed to have this gun there. You can put the gun there instead, but it doesn't need a gun. It's got rockets and it's got the shotgun. So, yeah, that is fun. So I got more of them to put together. I'll do that sometime this week, and we'll see how it all goes. But yeah, that's it for this one. Pretty easy. Like I said, the guy made it pretty simple to put this thing together, because you got piece, 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 and then piece on top. It's simple, real easy build, and you can have your own full army of Speedwar before you know it. So yeah, let me know what you think. Hopefully you get an even better job, better result printing these than I do. But yep, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.